the matter 25 CF 120, State of Wisconsin versus Kendra Benjamin. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. We have Ms. Benjamin appearing by video conferencing with approval of the court. We have her counsel, Joseph Rosenthal, also appearing by video. We're set today in this matter for a plea and sentencing. The parties have reached an agreement. Can you please recite it on the record, Mr. Rosenthal?
Thank you, Your Honor. My client is going to enter a plea of guilty to count 1, possession of narcotic drugs at or near certain places. The parties will have agreed to enter into a 12-month deferred agreement. The terms have been reduced to writing and signed by all parties. At the end of the 12 months, if she is successful, state will move to dismiss count 1. I will note that there's been a stipulation that paragraph 10, as far as the AODA assessment and follow through on treatment, has already been satisfied based on treatment that postdates the date of this incident. I did just send the state an email asking if we could dismiss rather than dismiss and read in counts 2 and 3. So I will defer to Attorney Vila on that issue.
That's fine. We can dismiss it given that it's a deferred for count 1.
Totally fine. Okay. All right. And that's the agreement that you've reached, Ms. Benjamin?
Yes.
I have in front of me 2 documents. One is a deferred judgment of conviction document, and one is a plea questionnaire waiver of rights form. Did your attorney thoroughly go over those documents with you?
Yes.
You understand everything completely?
Yep.
He essentially read them to you word for word,
Yes.
and you signed both of those documents.
Yes.
You're 26 years old. Do you have a GED or a high school diploma or equivalent?
I have a high school diploma.
Excellent, thank you. And you can read, write, you understand the English language. Do you understand the charge that you're pleading to
Yes.
and what the state would have to prove, as well as the maximum possible penalty?
Yes.
Do you understand that because you're charged with crimes, you're entitled to constitutional rights, and each of those rights is listed on the first page of both of those documents? Do you understand those rights?
Yes.
Did your attorney thoroughly go over those rights with you?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving and giving up those rights?
Yes.
You understand, or do you need me to go over those rights with you in any more detail?
No.
You understand that if you're not a citizen of the United States, your plea could result in your deportation?
Yes.
You understand that you would have a right to be here in person for this plea and sentencing, but you're appearing by video, thus waiving your right to be here in person. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you wish to have this in person, or are you okay with video?
I'm okay with video.
All right, thank you. Do you understand that you're pleading guilty to a felony? As such, you will no longer be able to use or possess a firearm for life if the court enters judgment as to this felony?
Yes.
Do you understand if the court enters judgment to the felony, you wouldn't be able to vote in any election except for tribal until your civil rights are restored?
Yes.
You understand the state would have to prove as to count 1, possession of narcotic drugs, possession of a controlled substance on or near certain places, that on or around August 3rd, 2025, in Burnett County, Wisconsin, you knowingly possessed fentanyl, a controlled substance in the Schedule 1 or 2 narcotic drug without a prescription. Do you understand what the state would have to prove?
Yes.
You understand that upon conviction, you would face a fine of up to $10,000 or 3.5 years of incarceration, or both?
Yes.
You also understand that because of that enhancer of the possession of a controlled substance on or near certain places, that because this offense occurred within 1,000 feet of a park, the court shall impose 100 hours of community service work with a public agency or nonprofit, and that the court will ensure that you are provided a written statement of the terms of that community service, and you must do that in good faith. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. Now, do you understand that the agreement that's been reached is a deferred judgment of conviction, meaning that if you do all of the things within your deferred judgment of conviction, that the matter will be dismissed and you won't have to worry about it again. But if you fail to meet all of the conditions, that judgment will be entered and you will be sentenced on that felony. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And do you understand that it's my decision, my discretion, if I accept that deferred judgment of conviction?
Yes.
You still wish to proceed and enter a guilty plea?
Yes.
Now, did your attorney go over with you what the state would have to prove? And did he go over with you the facts that are alleged in that criminal complaint?
Yes.
For the most part, are those facts accurate?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty to count 1 because you are guilty of that count?
Yes.
Do you have any questions for the court or for your attorney before I proceed?
So would I have to do community service over there, or like, how would I do that?
Let's just, you wouldn't have to, you can do it anywhere as long as it's anything that I approve. However, let's not worry about that because you're doing a deferred judgment of conviction. You do not have to worry about the community service unless this is revoked and you're sentenced on the felony, okay?
Oh, okay. I was confused, but thank you.
And I do have to ask you to just stop and sit.
Yeah, sorry, I heard my baby.
Okay, all right. So that's at a different date and time. So,
Okay.
all right. So any other questions?
No.
Mr. Rosenthal, may the court use the probable cause section of the criminal complaint along with the statements made by your client to find a factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone made any threats or promises to you for you to plead guilty to the charge?
No.
You're doing so freely and intelligently. That means you are telling the court you fully understand what you're doing
Yes.
and voluntarily.
Yes.
Has your attorney represented you competently?
Yes.
Has he answered all of your questions?
Yes.
Has he looked at this matter thoroughly?
Yes.
Are you satisfied with his services?
Yes.
Any questions for the court or for your attorney before I proceed?
No.
As to count 1, possession of narcotic drugs, an I felony, near or on certain places, how do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
Court will find your plea of guilt is done knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily. I'm going to find that you understand your constitutional rights and what it means to waive and give up those rights. I'm going to find a factual basis to accept your plea of guilt. Based on that, I will find you guilty of count 1. Counts 2 and 3 will be dismissed outright. A judgment of conviction will be entered today. Argument, Mr. Vila?
Thank you, Your Honor. I believe the joint recommendation in this case is appropriate. This is a personal use case. Ms. Benjamin here is accepting responsibility for her actions today. Furthermore, I think she realized that she needed treatment. She went and took treatment on her own accord after the date of this incident, as Mr. Rosenthal already previously alluded to. And with the terms of this deferred, if she completes it, she gets to earn her way out of a felony. If not, she has that hanging over her head. Given that this is a personal use case, I don't think she's a danger to the community. I would ask the court to adopt the joint recommendations being appropriate. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Rosenthal?
Thank you, Your Honor. My client's very young. She's 26 years old. She has entered a plea today. She does accept responsibility. To her credit, she was very proactive in dealing with their AODA issues. She sought out an assessment. She completed 111 days of treatment at Recovering Hope in the Twin Cities. She's been sober since then. She's raising her 2-month-old. I think her record is very limited. I think this is appropriate. Gives her an opportunity to keep her record clean, free of any felonies. And again, there's some consequences hanging over her head if she doesn't.
All right, thank you. Ms. Benjamin, anything you want to add or you want to tell me?
Other than just that, like, I have my other 2 daughters living with me now too, and that, like, I'm sober and, doing what I need to do, and I'm still, just taking care of my kids and getting back on the right path. And I have college and a tarot application for 49er going my way, so that's it.
I am so proud of you, Ms. Benjamin. Look at where you are right now. Look at what you're doing. You have your girls back with you. You're raising your new baby. You are looking at additional school. You are sober and you are being a very stable and responsible person. And I am so glad to see that.
Thank you.
I think that I think this agreement is appropriate. You're doing what you need to do. Quite honestly, it's above and beyond what you would do. So I think that that is great. What I am going to do here is I'm accepting the deferred judgment of conviction, but not as it's written. I'm amending it on the record for the parties to know. What I am going to do is I am cutting it from 12 months to 6 months duration. You've earned it.
Thank you.
You're doing all of the great things. You're being a great mom. You're being responsible. You are taking care of yourself. You're taking control of your life. You're looking for a better future, and you're bettering yourself for your children as well as for yourself. You deserve to have a benefit. And so this will only remain in effect for 6 months. Another thing that I'm going to do, you have $250 posted. I am going to direct the clerk to transfer $150 from that bail you have posted over to the district attorney's office to pay that $150 fee. So that's another thing off of your plate. The only thing that you are going to be responsible for doing now is to stay out of trouble. Don't hang with anybody you shouldn't. Don't do the things that rise to the level of probable cause for a crime, and remain sober. And then in 6 months, bam, it's off your record.
Thank you.
All right. Keep up the good work. Again, I am so proud of you. Anything else that, go ahead.
Sorry. That was my daughter. Babe, get out of here.
Okay. That's okay. Anything else from either counsel?
Not for me, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Well,
thank you.
hello. What's your name?
Joyce.
Joyce?
Yeah.
Well, you are a beautiful little girl. Be
Thank
proud
you.
of mama. All right. Thank you so much. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Let go of the cat, babe. You're choking